Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I hope you are fine and in the best of your health and spirits. Dear students, today we are going to do the summary of the unit, the importance of family, and this story has been written by Sam Keen. It is an essay about a significance of love between family members, as the very title tells us the importance of a family in a society. And society can progress and prosperous if family system is good. The downfall of any society only happens when economic lords use family members for their good. So in order to have a very thriving, a very prosperous society, what we need to have a very devoted and loving family, especially parents, and need to be very responsible and caring towards children. So parents need to be very careful, parents need to be very responsible and caring towards children. So this is basically about an essay, about a story, about a lesson that has been written by Sam Keen. And it is a very common belief that tyrants and politicians always target the system of family for their benefit. And a child can have the best education at home with the family, but what is required, the requirement of a good family is that they need to understand the feelings and emotions of others. To oppose the ideals of Plato, Marx, and Mao, socialist and religious people hand over the education of children to state institutions. As a result, what happens, children become distant from their family. So we simply send our children to the school, and this there becomes a gap, there becomes a long distance between the parents and the children. They cannot get connected with their children properly. So this is basically a distance that has been created by the state institutions, and the loyalty of the family is distracted in this way. So we are losing our freedom, we are losing the devotion and compassion to new trends of luxury, comfort, and competition. So economics used to do what they used to do, like spending money wisely and carefully, which has been changed into spending more money, more production, and more distribution of commodities. So in the family system now, if man and woman come together and focus more on their bonds and love between the family members, especially children, so then we can only save the family system. So what is required, the whole essay, the whole lesson is basically revolves around how we are going to be devoted and caring and giving luxuries to our family members, how we get connected to our children, being parents, how we can get connected with the children by giving respect, by giving time to them, and by showing love and affection, compassion to our children. So this is how we can maintain our family, and the bond can be very good with our children, and the parents has to contribute in this regard as well. So home used to be a very safe place, but family relations made home a place of sometimes a torture one, because if there are some continuous fights between the parents and the parents and the children do not have any communication with them. So, such alcoholic and abusive parents are the cause of children fleeing and finding peace somewhere. So, children find peace somewhere, and they make some friendship with the classmates who are alcoholic, and they basically find some solace, some comfort somewhere, and they use. So, what is required? The requirement is basically how the parents have to deal with the problems and problems of the children, how to deal with them calmly and peacefully. They must give time to the children, and so that they may not find any peace, any solace anywhere. They get all such facilities at home. So the solution is very obvious, the solution is very apparent, the importance of a family, as the very title tells us that mistakes are done by parents, mistakes are done by the children as well. But what is required, what we need to do is try to make things better, and uh, if we are going to make such things better, if we are going to forgive things, if the parents are very kind and affectionate towards their children, definitely the children are going to give respect to them, and we should provide a loving and caring attachment to our children. We must become the friends, the parents must become the friends of their children, so that they may not find any peace and solace somewhere else, and the children also become the friends of their parents as well. So we should find children in our society who do not have a father, and who should be the fatherly figure for them. So men need to realize the abandoning of a family has really bad effects. Instead, they should be caring and loving to their children. They should not be harsh in their attitude with their children. So this is the only way that we can make our society a better place to live in. As the very title tells, the importance of a family is required. The importance of family is very important, and how this importance of family becomes more important if we, being a family member, forgiving all the mistakes of other, becoming very polite, becoming very caring, becoming very soft and tender, and there should not be any communication gap, then our society will flourish, and children are the next generation. And but if the parents use abusive language, and there are all the time fights, then the society will perish, because the whole idea and the main idea of the story, the importance of family, is based on the fact that the downfall of the family only happens if the family members are not good with their family members. The member of the family must be loving,